We are really excited today because this is going to be the best fun day. It always helps to get organized because a cluttered mind and a cluttered office go nowhere. So we're going to help you get everything in order so that you feel really clear and that you feel really excited and you know where everything goes. So the first thing we're going to talk about is, what do you do with your profiles? What do you do with your sales tickets? Where do all these things go? Because sometimes they're like underneath your chair. Sometimes they're like still in your car. Like somebody's ticket is one place and their profile is somewhere else. We got to get all this together so that you know where you are at the end of every week, and then it's empowering. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to like Office Depot or Staples or Walmart, and we're going to give you two options. This is the way that I organize some of my things, and then Janet also, which is my assistant, is going to give you her brilliant idea too, and you can do whichever one fits you. These are the size of your profile card. So your profile card is what they fill out when they come to do their appointment. And it looks like this. And on the front, actually, let me just pull one out of this bag so you can see it. Looks just like this. And it says customer profile. So when they fill this out, you want to save it. It has two parts. And they're going to write on the top. And then you've got a hard copy. So when you are working with this profile, you could take it to Staples or wherever you're going to go buy your supplies. You're going to find the small binder, 3-ring binder that fits it. And then you're going to get the A through Z tabs that also fit the book. And then you're going to take the very back copy of the profile. So you're going to take the hard copy and you're going to put them in order, alphabetical order according to their last name. So that goes right there according to their last name under the whatever alphabet letter they go behind. And then you're going to take their pink ticket. So, you know, when you fill out a sales ticket for them, you're going to take the top part of the sales ticket and you're going to put it with their name. So, yes, you do have on InTouch My Customers, and you can put them in, and you want to put them in so that the preferred customer program has everything in there also with their name. But it's wonderful to also have hard copies of everything. So if they call and say, okay, Amy, this is Susie and I want my foundation. And that's what they do a lot. They don't remember what number it is, or if it's a beige or an ivory. And maybe you're not near your phone or near your laptop. You can just get your book and pull it out and go to the last name of Susie, and you can look her up. And you will know that behind her profile, her hard copy, all of her pink sales tickets are right there. And you can look through and see through the years, through the months, what she has ordered. Every single thing is written down. So you have hard copies of everything right there. And what if your laptop goes down? Or what if your phone goes down? Or what if it crashes? You've got hard copies of everything. So here's what you do with your profiles. Back copy, and here is the first copy of your sales tickets right here, okay? And then as your business grows, you will divide your books up. So I have 3 of these little books. This one happens to be N through Z. So you just put little labels when you have to start dividing your alphabet up because you have so many clientele. So profiles and sales tickets. So Janet, you can come share how you do yours. This is pretty brilliant.
Okay. What I did is I went to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and you can get a photo box. And as you can see, it has the lid to it, but I leave the lid turned over. And this way you can leave it sitting on your desk at home, or it can be in your closet. You can pull it off the shelf or whatever. And I kind of do it the same way Amy does as far as separating out the profile ticket. I have the file folders. Now, to get these, you can order these special order, but they are rather expensive. So one thing that I did come up with for you so that you don't have to spend a bunch of money spend a bunch of money filing those is get a regular file folder, just a regular manila one. You're going to cut it down the center here, and then you're going to cut it, or not cut it, but you will fold it then this way. So in other words, you're going to have it like this. and that will be your file. You'll be able to file your cards in that, and it's not going to be as expensive as if you would order the file folders online. Unless you and a friend, you and another consultant want to go in together and order those, you can. Anyway, you separate the ticket and you file the profile card, one copy in here, and then you just file all of their other tickets right behind there. And so that's where all of those are. And if you want to do the birthday celebrations the same way, then you can also create a birthday file folder. And then the top copy of the profile card will go, like say their birthday's in January, so then you pull it off and you put everybody that has a January birthday in that file folder. And then come January, that's when you know you're going to contact all those customers, and then you move on to February and so forth.
Very good. So we have, I want to show you again how cute these little baby files are that she has. So look, it's a baby file. It's a complete little file she's just made out of that one. So it's an actual little baby file. I didn't know if you really saw that. Isn't that so cute? So she just divided up the actual big file and made it into a baby.
And then the box is big enough that you're able to put, I have all my sales tickets off to one side so that I don't have to run somewhere else to get a file, a sales ticket when they call me on the phone. It's all right there. I can pull it out and do it. And then there's some fun little stickers. So it's a box that you can hold a bunch of stuff in here. These are stickers that say I love referrals. So I put those on there. And just some other stuff that's in there.
That's so cute. So she has her extra sales tickets ready to go on the side right here, and then all of her customer files in there. Such a great idea. So with my birthdays, I went and got another one of the books and just put birthdays across the very binder part of it. And then the top copy, so the flimsy one, the white one, becomes my birthday one that I file. And you just look for the birthday month, and what you're going to want to do is do birthday months. So when you get to, and you're going to go to your Staples or Office Depot and get January through December, and then all of the white copies, the flimsy ones that are in the month of January, all of them at the very first of January, you mail out all of your postcards that say happy birthday month. And then you send out all of your discounts for the birthday month. So my recommendation is to send out and give them like 15% off for their birthday month. And that gives them a happy birthday postcard. And you know what? I really recommend doing a postcard so it comes in the mail to them. Or you could even do a card and put a little gift, little tiny like a punch card or something in there so that they have something, and we'll attach underneath some items that you can run off so that you can put it in there, because sometimes that's the only thing that they get in the mail for their birthday. You're it. I have lots of clients that call me and say, you're the only birthday card I got. So, 15% is a good birthday month, and they can, any time during the month of their birthday, they can call me and get their 15%. So this is for your birthday. So now we know what happens with the profile card. Back copy goes with their pink ticket for what they ordered, and then the front copy is for their birthday, all right? So that takes care of that. Then we're gonna talk through again how you have your trays all together. Ziploc bag, and then we're going to take our tray that comes in our kit, and we're gonna take the mirror and the back of it, and we always want to make sure that your mirror is clean. And I know that seems really ridiculous to say, but sometimes we get busy and we don't Windex off the mirror, and then there's little prints all over it, and that makes a big difference to people. So make sure you Windex all your mirrors. And then of course a current lookbook, and make sure that your name is stamped on the back or you have your label on the back, because they do take them home and order off of them. Your clear tray that is in your kit, make sure you have that in there. You want also the tray insert, and this will also be attached underneath. These really help so that if you get in a hurry, you can see what goes in each of the wells. So when you're describing what product they're gonna do next, it's nice for you to say, the next product that you're gonna do next is in your third well over instead of hole. It's just a nicer way to say it. rather than it's the next hole over. So just say the next product that you're going to have is the third well over. The other thing that we were taught, I've been in this for like a long time, like 30 plus years. One of the things that we were taught is like the finesse of language, like well versus whole. The other thing is to always refer to these as washcloths rather than wash rag. So, those type of finesse things make a big difference. So washcloth, if everyone will grab their washcloth, all of those make a difference to the ear. It's finesse. So having a washcloth, and it's really nice to have these. You can warm them up at home and warm them up in your microwave with some water and a little bit of oil, peppermint oil, and they smell good, and you can put them in a lunch bag and they will stay hot, so you're not running back and forth to water. It makes it really nice. And then you want a disposable washcloth also to take off the cleanser. The washcloth is to take off the microderm. And then I also love these. You can get them in bulk at Sam's or any type of wholesale place, and they're little water dispensers. So if they need a touch of water, especially when they're tapping water for the microderm to be a little bit more easier to move, these are really nice. I like these. So the thing that you don't want to have is like a bowl of water that they're, dipping their washcloth in and out, where the water is getting murky and they're re-dipping to put, take it back off for the microderm. We don't want to set up like a little mini sink with a bowl of water that's getting murky. So have your washcloths nice and warm, either in a lunch pail type thing where they're using it and it's already warm, and then they're putting that down, and then the microderm one is already warm, or the little tiny display water dispenser, and you're going back and forth to the sink where there's fresh washcloths and there's fresh disposable cloths. We don't want to have miniature bowls where we're using that as a little miniature sink, because we want everything to be very clean and a very fresh pampering session. Does that make sense? And then headband. You want to get a headband, you can get matching headbands, whatever you want for that. We want 2 cotton balls. I would get the jumbo 100% cotton, and then an ink pen, and you have a mascara wand, which is in your kit, a sponge tip, which is in your kit, and then these are cosmetic wands, little Q-tips, and you can get those. Usually they have them at Walgreens or Walmart, something like that, okay? And it all goes in your Ziploc bag, not the big one, and you pre-pack and you're ready to go. So that's for your tray. The other thing to help you get ready is a 3-ring binder for all of your tax deductions. So this tax sheet is everything that you can possibly deduct at the end of the year, which will also be attached underneath. You're gonna run off a copy for every single month. So you'll have 12 copies of these. Every month, you're gonna take your receipts and put each receipt wherever it's applicable on the line. Then you're gonna have 2 envelopes. One that says January income, and that's where one of the copies of the sales ticket is gonna go, because these are income, right? So one copy is gonna go in front of your profile in your clientele binder. The other copy is gonna go to the customer, your client that just purchased, and another copy, the rest of it, is gonna go in your income folder for your taxes. Then you also have a January expense folder. This is everything you can think of that you have purchased or spent that is connected to your Mary Kay business, because these are all deductions. Makes a big difference. Everything that goes in this folder, this manila envelope, is going to be recorded on this piece of paper. So at the end of the year, taxes are done. You just add up all your lines on each of these 12 sheets. Done. All your backup are in these 12 envelopes. You're finished. Done. Brilliant. I know. So this is your tax 3-ring binder. This is for all of the applauses that come each month. Because otherwise, they hang around. Like they're on end tables, they're on couches, they're under your bed, they're in your car. You don't even know where they are. So this is great. After you have read them, you're gonna have a 3-ring binder with page protectors, and you just file them in the page protector. Because during the year, I promise, you're gonna go, there was something in one of those months of that applause that I wanna reread. Where is that? Where could it be? And you're gonna say, oh my goodness, I know exactly where to go look because I'm so organized. It's in my 3-ring binder under applause. And you're just gonna flip through and find it. So, I know, right there, 3-ring binder, applause. And anything else that you want to have that's something that comes from the company, right here, binder, yeah. Then the other one is going to be your reference binder. So this is, and we'll give you tabs, it's all gonna be underneath and attached so you know what tabs to make. Now you have a choice on this. You may have a file cabinet that you wanna use, and that's fine. I have a file cabinet that is full of all kinds of things, but this is a good starter. We have, let's see, we've got a booking tab, there's a coaching tab, there's a color cosmetic tab, time management tab, goal setting tab, because when you come to meetings, there's gonna be all kinds of things we hand out, and where do those papers go? On the floor, under the couch, on your desk, in a pile, I know. So let's get them somewhere where you can get to them and use them, because knowledge is wonderful unless you don't know where it went, and then you're not using it, then what is it worth? Nothing. So we want a reference binder, and then you just come home, get a bunch of page protectors, put it wherever it should go, behind whatever subject, and then you can use it. Good use, you can put it to good use. So that kind of wraps up the beginning of putting together an organized office so that you are not scattered, so that you have a very uncluttered mind so that you can race to the top. I'm so excited for you. I am looking forward to having you all organized, and I will see you at the top.